Hey, what's up, folks? I know I haven't made as many reviews as I would like to lately. With the changes in the exchange rate, it's not as easy as it used to be to keep up buying stuff frequently. That's why I'm gonna need some support. I can't use PayPal for donations. So hit me up on my email if you know any alternative platforms for donations outside the US. Or you can simply donate cryptocurrencies. The wallet addresses are in the description below as usual. So let's get started. Here we are again with a new video, a new IEM. Today we're gonna review BQEYZ KB1. I copped these for 20 bucks. If you remember, I reviewed another BQEYZ IEM before, the KB100, and I found it quite successful. So let's see if this one is as good. Alright, so let's start with the unboxing. Check the box. Here you go. This is the IEM, right? Hybrid. Let me see, hybrid technology it says, right? Right, here is the box. Alright, quite simple, tiny black box. I like it. Alright, so here are some specs. Cable length 1.2 meters, plug type 3.5 millimeters, 0.78 millimeter interface, 2-pin, frequency range you can see, and sensitivity blah blah. Alright, so I got the standard no mic cable, silver color. Alright, okay. So let me show you the IEM one more time. Right, metal housing, looks solid. Alright, nice white nozzles. Right, so alright, let's open this up. Oh my. Yeah, I know. Okay, here we go. Alright, so very basic presentation. You see some extra ear tips, different size ear tips. You'll find the IEMs here with the cable attached. Right, here is the cable. This one doesn't have an inline microphone. L-shaped jack, this isn't bad, it's good. 2-pin connectors, alright. Okay, so over the ear. And some user guide, Chinese and English. Alright, so that's basically it. That's basically everything. Very simple, very basic presentation, but no complaints there. Okay, so let's get to it. In terms of sound signature, why is it, yeah, upside down, hybrid technology. Okay, so in terms of the sound signature, these have a slight V-shaped sound signature. The sound stage is average, imaging is average. So yeah, that's basically that. So now let's get to the things that I don't like first. Okay, you know, there are things that I do like and there are things I don't like about every product. Right, let's start with the things that I don't like. Number one, no characteristics. Okay, I mean, it's a very generic IEM with absolutely nothing special to them. Simply one of the hundreds, maybe thousands of IEMs in the market. There's nothing special. It doesn't say, of course, doesn't have to mean that it is awful, but there's nothing spectacular. Okay, BQEYZ KB1. Alright, so number two, mid bass is present. The bass is present with the focus being on the mid bass. However, there is low texture and it kind of lacks the punch. So this is the second thing that I don't like. So number 3, even though it leans towards being a bright IEM, it could have been more extended. And remember, folks, I am sensitive to highs, so that's saying something. Okay, so these are basically the everything that I do not like about these IEM. So now let's get to the things that I do like. Number 1, solid build quality, like I said in the very beginning. Okay, BQEYZ KB1. You go upside down. Metal housing, you see, quite nice and all. Okay, quite wide nozzles. 2 vent holes here. Alright, so that is basically it. And number 2, non-offensive sound signature. Like I said, it's quite, I don't know, average, nothing specific, but at the same time it doesn't have piercing highs, or it doesn't have overwhelming boomy bass or anything. So it's quite, a generic sound signature, and maybe we could say balanced even. It's not balanced, but for some reason it feels like quite, ordinary, very generic. So this is number 2, so it's not offensive. You can listen to these for many hours. So number 3, good mids, despite being V-shaped. This is V-shaped, but mids are not that recessed. I think that is mostly because lows and highs are not that elevated. So I think it's not that mids are too recessed, it's because the lows and highs are not too elevated. I think that's the reason. So overall, these could be for you if you are looking for a non-offensive IEM which you could listen to for long hours, maybe for maybe not for music, but maybe for audiobooks or something like that perhaps. And also the shape is quite nice, it fits quite good, it doesn't come off easily, and you see it has an oval shape, so it doesn't hurt the ears, doesn't give you the fatigue from listening over long hours, so also quite comfortable. So if you're looking for a non-offensive IEM, these could be for you. But with a lot of good competitors in the market for $20 range right now, such as the Blondes, for example, or even VK4, these do not stand a chance, honestly, with nothing spectacular about them. Like I said, quite generic. It doesn't mean they're awful, they're bad, they suck at anything in particular, but they don't shine in anything in particular. That's the thing about them. Oh, and lastly, they have almost no resemblance with KB100s. Where's my KB100? There you go, I still use them. Okay, KB100s. See, same shape, same housing, same everything in terms of the shape, the materials that are used. But of course, I'm using the Yinyo 8-core copper cable. You can find a review. I reviewed these cables, and also the TC35 DAC amp cable, right? But other than the shape and the materials used, I think they have almost no resemblance whatsoever. Maybe the drivers that are used might be the same, but the tuning is absolutely completely different. Okay, maybe the only resemblance, also the other resemblance, might be that they're both non-offensive IEMs. Oh, and this, yeah, the magnet thing. I don't know what BQEYZ does with their IEMs, how they build them, but you see it has this magnet thing. It's the same with KB100, and I have other, metal housing IEMs with metal housing, and none of them does that except the BQEYZ IEMs apparently. But yeah, other than that, like I said, that's it. So this is the review of BQEYZ KB1. Hit me up in the comments, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, and I'll see you in another one.